Hey YouTube, it's Max. How you doing? This should be MOAT 50, which marks the halfway point to 100 videos. It feels pretty good. This video is there's no scripts. It's really just me kind of, you know, vibing about the channel so far. Just with no real, thoughts going into it. Just wanted to, press the record button, see what comes out. So this is Moat 50. I believe I started the channel on May 11th, 2022. It's currently June 13th, 2022, so a couple days after the 1 month, and this will be video 50. And the cool thing about this is that it is scheduled to come out on June 28th, I believe. So we have at least 2 weeks of kind of breathing room. um, Really, it's kind of cool just having this thing. Like, it's not really anything that's like too special. It's just a bunch of like half-baked ideas. It's just kind of like moments from time just being documented and recorded. Um, I think that it's like just kind of like so what I would do typically is keep like this journal, and it's sort of like this no rules journal where I can just kind of like write down whatever. And I've probably talked about this before, but I guess if I talk about it multiple times, then it's probably like something that like is important or whatever. But what I would do is I would like keep like a world Bible, which is something that you do in like when you do world building, just kind of like this area where you can kind of write down any thoughts about the world you're doing. But also, I would do like journaling and stuff. So, like, some people have like a commonplace notebook that they have as well. And before, I would just kind of like write down all these thoughts in this thing in like a Microsoft OneNote document or something with all the different tabs. And it would kind of get like really cluttered, and I would just want to start over from scratch. And yeah, like some of these videos are just like 20 minutes of me like kind of just rambling about something but not really like making any points. And that's kind of just like what that like notebook was for. And so like having this kind of YouTube channel to kind of like fill that kind of need, I guess, in my life has been kind of cool. I think like I talk about like some things that are like personal enough to where like I would tell like people I just met. So I feel pretty good about that. Like, I don't think anything so far has been like too uncomfortable personal, if that makes sense. Like, it's pretty much things like I like to think that like I'm like an open person. Like, I'm not like revealing like super secretive information about myself, but like this is like stuff like if I just like met you and you were interested about like my thoughts on like I think my last video was about like the future of the internet and technology, just like thoughts about like VR. It's like a conversation that I would like enjoy having with like people who I just met recently, or thoughts about like you know me playing. Like, there was a video that came out a while ago called like Uno Card Hockey, and like I think these are just like interesting like details about me that like I would share with like people. So it's pretty like cool to kind of like, and I've had like some of my friends kind of like messaging me about like how it's like interesting to learn more about me through this. So I think like overall this has been a pretty like cool thing. It's cool looking back at like some of the like times in life, such as like when we went to like little tiny house that Julie and I went to. Just some like footage of like us doing like some fun things with friends. Even like this like dumb kind of video where it's just like me cooking, calling it like chiporkle or chiporcle. Sorry, I'm just kind of whatever. But like just like dumb little like less than a minute videos of just like things. I feel like that kind of just like adds some context. Like, there's like that like one video, I think that actually came out today, of me just like dancing to Dante LaFonte. Like, it's just kind of like little meme kind of stuff that's it's I like how it sets this precedent of like this is just like a for fun channel, not really anything that's too serious. And there is some like content that could be a little bit serious. Like, I'll get vulnerable sometimes and talk about like me de-stressing, and I guess like how I kind of see like how I can kind of get stressed out sometimes. And I don't know. I think it's like just something that could be interesting to stumble upon and kind of like relate to someone else on the internet. I think that's kind of the purpose. But yeah, like this is video 50. Got at least 50 more of these coming. And yeah, I'm excited to continue this journey and just see where it takes us. And yeah, hope you have a good day. This is kind of a short one. Later days.